For days, Sarah McDonald has been keeping watch over her 4-year-old son in hospital. Lachlan is one of dozens of children who have tested positive for a strain of E. coli infection that is making them very ill.
This diarrhea was so intense, it's like nothing I've ever seen, and I knew something was really, really wrong. He just said, "Mommy, why can't you help me?" And this broke my heart. I found myself, on the floor of my bathroom just praying, "Somebody help me."
Public health officials believe the shared kitchen servicing 6 Fueling Brains daycare centers and 5 other facilities is the source of the infection. Parents have been told all children and staff will be tested for E. coli, and the daycares have been closed. In a statement to the Canadian press, Fueling Brains said it would be deep cleaning its facilities. Its vice president, Lois Garcia, said her deepest concerns and empathy are with everyone impacted by the outbreak. More than 50 young children from those daycares have been flooding Calgary emergency rooms since late last week, some as young as 2 years old.
Sometimes there's an E. coli that circulates that's called Shiga toxin producing E. coli, often referred to as STEC. Now, this is a problem.
Lab tests show they were positive for Shiga toxin, a bacteria that is found in undercooked or raw meat, some vegetables, and unpasteurized milk and juice. Those infected suffer from bloody stool, severe diarrhea, and other gastrointestinal issues. There's also a danger of even more serious complications.
So they can develop kidney failure, anemia, so their red blood cells can break down, and they can actually have other complications such as seizures as well that can occur in the 5 to 10 days after the onset of symptoms.
Now, in addition to looking after her son, Sarah McDonald is waiting.
We just want answers. These are our children, and they are really suffering.
Carolyn, many of those children are being treated right there at the Children's Hospital behind you. What is the advice that Alberta Health is giving parents?
Well, Alberta Health Services is telling anyone exhibiting symptoms that they should get medical help immediately. It's also important to note that this strain of E. coli is transmissible from person to person without proper hygiene. So experts say diligent hand washing is essential, particularly after a bowel movement or a diaper change.
All right, thank you. That's Carolyn Dunn.